Our topic for today is about angles, kinds of angles, and angle pairs. Okay, so let us start. First, let us define an angle. An angle is a union of two non-collinear rays with common endpoint. So, pag sinabi nating non-collinear rays, ibig sabihin hindi sila nasa iisang line. Okay, non-collinear. Okay, magkahiwalay na rays. Tignan natin yung picture dyan sa baba, we have NM. So, yung NM is our ray and NP is another ray na pagdudugtungin natin to form an angle. Then we have another part of an angle which is the vertex or yung common endpoint ng dalawang rays. Yung pinagdugtungan nila is what we call the vertex. Then yung ginagamit natin sa pagme-measure ng angles is what we called a protractor, and yung unit na ginagamit natin kapag nagme-measure tayo ng angles is degrees. Okay, so we have ways of naming an angle. So, paano ba natin papangalanan or tatawagin ang isang angle? So, pwedeng by using three letters. The middle letter represents the vertex of the angle and the other letters correspond to the point on the sides of the angle. So, for example, dito sa illustration natin, we have MNP. So, we have angle MNP, or pwede ding angle PNM. Okay, that is by using the three letters of the angle. Also, a single letter representing the vertex may also be used to name an angle. So, dito sa example natin, we have the vertex B. So, we can simply name the angle as angle B. So, minsan naman madami tayong angles, we can assign a letter or a number to name an angle. So, for instance, dito sa example natin, we have angle 1 and angle N. Our next topic will be angle pairs. The first example of angle pairs is adjacent angles. Adjacent angles are two coplanar angles that have common vertex and a common side but have no interior points in common. So, ibig sabihin kapag sinabi nating adjacent angles, nag-share sila ng iisang vertex. So, yung dalawang angles, iisang vertex lang meron sila. And pag sinabi nating adjacent angles, magkasunod na angles ito. Just like in our illustration, angle ABC and angle CBD are adjacent angles. Nag-share sila ng iisang vertex which is si vertex B and magkatabi silang angles. Next is vertical angles. Vertical angles are two angles whose sides form two intersecting lines. Vertical angles are congruent. So, kapag meron tayong dalawang lines and nag-intersect sila or nag-cross sila, then makakapag-form tayo ng vertical angles. Pag sinabi nating vertical angles, ito yung mga angles na magka-cross. And in our example, we have angle 1 and angle 3. And we have also angle 4 and angle 2. And take note na vertical angles are congruent, ibig sabihin, dahil nga vertical angle si angle 1 and angle 3, kung ano ang measure in degrees ni angle 1, yun din ang measure ni angle 3. Same with angle 4 and angle 2. Next, we have complementary angles. When we say complementary angles, these are two angles whose measures add up to 90 degrees. So, para masabi natin na complementary angle sila, kailangan meron tayong dalawang angles na kapag kinuha natin yung sum or pinag-add natin, 90 degrees yung magiging sum ng measure nila. So in our example, we have angle A, which is 60 degrees, and angle B, which is 30 degrees. Pag inad natin, 60 plus 30, it will give you 90. Therefore, si angle A and angle B are complementary angles. So, if ever man tatanungin kayo what is the complement of an angle, ima-minus nyo lang siya sa 90 degrees. For example, what is the complement of 50 degrees? That is 90 minus 50, therefore, 40 yung answer natin. Next type of angle pairs is the supplementary angles. Supplementary angles are angle whose measure have a sum of 180 degrees. So, kagaya lang din siya ng complementary angles. Two angles siya, pero ang pinagkaiba is yung sum nila, or kapag pinag-add natin yung dalawang angles, 180 degrees naman. Kung kanina sa complementary angles is 90 degrees, sa supplementary angles, it should be 180 degrees. In our example, we have angle C, which is 30 degrees, and angle D, which is 150 degrees. So, kapag pinag-add natin silang dalawa, it will give you 180 degrees. Therefore, angle C and angle D are supplementary angles. So, para mahanap naman natin yung supplement ng isang angle, ima-minus lang natin siya sa 180 degrees. So, for example, you are asked to find the supplement of 120 degrees. So, yung gagawin is 180 minus 120, it will give you 60 degrees. Last type of angle pairs is linear pair. Linear pair are two adjacent supplementary angles whose exterior sides are opposite rays. So, kagaya lang din siya ng supplementary angle. So, whenever we get the measure of a straight line, it should be equal to 180 degrees. Okay, so angle 1 and angle 2 in our example form a straight line. Therefore, kapag pinag-add natin yung measure ni angle 1 and angle 2, it should be 180 degrees. Okay, so just remember na kapag meron tayong straight line, ang measure nito is 180 degrees. So, for example, given that angle 1 and angle 2 is a linear pair, if ever angle 1 measures 150 degrees, so ano ang magiging measure ni angle 2? So, that is 180 minus 150 degrees. It is equal to 30 degrees. Because we all know that angle 1 and angle 2 is also supplementary. Now, let us talk about kinds of angles. We have acute, right angle, and obtuse angle. So, when we say acute angle, it is an angle whose measure is greater than 0 but less than 90 degrees. So, those angles whose measure is from 1 degree up to 89 degrees is what we can consider as acute angles. Next is the right angle. A right angle is an angle whose measure is exactly 90 degrees. So, walang bracket yung measurement neto. As long as it is 90 degrees, we can call that right angle. Lastly, we have obtuse angle. An obtuse angle is an angle whose measure is greater than 90 degrees but less than 180 degrees. So, those angles that measures 91 degrees up to 179 degrees is what we can consider as obtuse angle. That's all for today, my dear students. I hope you learned something today. Be safe and have a good day. Also, if you like this video, kindly like, share, and subscribe.